just chill over there for now. You can chill here for now. You can chill here for now.
You are the last person I want to see!
And their war support seems to be shrinking slightly. And then Barusa. Hey Barusa, how do you feel about planting some trees? Especially in these areas where we would have been doing production anyway. Stone fields. Let's get some more production going along the rivers. What's this? Stone field? No, dry grass. Okay, that's not worth doing. That's a small wood in there already. Those are stone fields. And all of this is stone fields. Ooh, yeah, this is a really good spot for it. Because I put this train station here in the middle of this plateau some time ago, intending to surround it with makers' quarters, and just never did. So we're going to put down the mother of all forests in the south of that district. Double down on what's already woodland. This is all stone field, so we may as well treat it as such. That's dry grass, that's already forest. It's already done. So suddenly Barusa is going to become like one of the most forested regions in the Empire, going from like one of the most clear. And that's going to take longer than this game is going to last. Zulu has... Oh, they kept their tradition, they're contemporary. Rewilder. Regrow 30 forests in a single game. Nuclear fission! Einstein's most famous equation governs the energy released when matter is transformed into energy, for better or worse. So we now produce extra food, money, science and industry on every quarter. We now have access to nuclear weapon civics. We can build nuclear plants, although we're going to need some more copper. And nuclear submarines, which have an attack of 55. Okay, so copper production.
We are pleased to see you again.
Which you have. Beautiful. You know, I'm going to buy your oil as well. Just in case that ever runs a little bit scarce. Horses means more food too. So sure, I'll buy that too. Level 3 traitor. And level 1 merchant. We got 13 of the contemporary era stars. Marbazir is like 2,000 points behind. Okay. we finally take this place, so let's go ahead and put another settlement here, which is immediately built, and which we could actually expand Knossos into there, so that Knossos isn't so closed in, although I still like the idea of Mycene grabbing Knossos. That's only going to cost you 4,000. There you go. And this is another opportunity for a spot of extra strip mining. Which would actually be better up there. This is all rocky fields too. You know what we'd want to do there? You know what, do it anyway. Perfect place for a giant forest. Just like that. Beautiful. However, we are going to ensure that each and every city builds a nuclear power plant. We're going to go very, very heavy on nuclear. With the exception of the 2 small cities that we're going to be incorporating at some point, because there's no point investing in it. Which is one of you. Sipar. I wonder how many of these are actually going to get done before the end of the game. This was another. Actually, it looks like we're going to get quite a few of them done. See, I'm doing my part for the environment. Nobody can say that I haven't. If we don't pollute it, we'll blow it up. That's all of them. Actually, no, I still want to have you doing that so I can keep an eye on ships coming through, and in fact, you should probably set up there so I can have a little bit more vision to the north. You guys can stay put in Akkad. You can stay put there in the north because I don't think I need you to move anywhere else. You can stay put there. Done. Continuous track research to ploughed fields, mountainsides, trenchlands. Few places are out of bounds for a tractor vehicle. So I can now get AT and medium tanks. Choose an enemy army or district within range to bombard with artillery fire, damaging, perhaps destroying it. This will continue the unit's movement. Oh, interesting. First, though, I want to get the construction going. They must have landed from somewhere, so they've snuck around me through Marbazir's territory, and they're going to go and burn these two down. I know what they're after. The Nuclear Spectre. Your scientists have combed the deepest depths of reality and in their quest for knowledge have discovered weapons of terrifying power. As a society, you must be clear on how they will be deployed. Nuclear disarmament, which Marbazir and
If I cannot teach
Havoc
you wisdom...
have actually gone for disarmament. The existence of weapons of mass destruction will always diminish humanity. Gain a grievance against empires completing nuclear tests or detonating nuclear bombs, or nuclear proliferation, which will give us access to the fission test. I'm actually going to go disarmament. Moves us away from homeland, which is a bit annoying. But I'm already trying to stop the world from destroying.
You have to wonder if the ability to commit mass suicide is really in our long-term interest.
I'm really trying to stop the world from imploding. Like, I'm the good guy here, guys! Why don't you believe me? The race is on. The Brazilians have successfully built the first space station, a giant leap for humankind. Interplanetary expeditions are expensive, but they provide a great deal of fame and glory to those nations able to strive towards the stars. That's like 100 fame. That's fine. Lunar lander, what the heck are you? Space station? Plus 100 stability on all cities. Interesting. So the future tech stuff's pretty nice. Unfortunately, we're still a long way away from that. So where's recycling? So I have a feeling that's going to be the next one I need. Renewable. That one would help. The problem is, these pollution reductions are all on like the Maker's Quarters and things. It's not the Maker's Quarter that's dooming us, it's the strip mining. Unless they count as a Maker's... Hang on, do they count as a Maker's Quarter? They might. It does. Okay, that makes more sense. So we can dramatically reduce the amount of impact that strip mines have by getting renewable energy, which is a long way away. And will require suburbs, civil engineering, colony grid, long span bridges, construction team. Allows us to build modern cities. Suburbs. Public ceremony, industry cost reduction, residential housing +1 stability per population, that's nice. Bomb shelters, +25 fortification, that's also nice. Food plaza, more money per market quarter. And then finally renewables. It's 10 turns from now.
Raiding party!
And we'll finish in 6. GOP to YouTube, or YT, thank you very much for the raid. Welcome to the stream. Hello, hello, hello. What were you guys playing? Also Humankind? How far has this game come from 2 to 3 months ago? It's been a minute since I showed up here. It's come a pretty long way. They've definitely got the balance a lot better. I'd say the balance in the industrial and contemporary era is still wonky as hell. That's mostly because they didn't have as much time in open dev, and the contemporary era had no time in open dev. But the early game is spectacular. It's really good. Playing Humankind 2, still a beginner. Nice. Well, we're about 6 turns away from the end of this game, so... Spoilers? Antab needs to be added to something, and it's definitely going to be Assur. Let's go ahead and attach you. And then this army... Can you attack them? No. Needs to get across to here to stop them from burning my aluminium and coal supplies. Actually, you know what? I'm pretty sure they're coming in through Marbazir's territory, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to park my ships down here so I can keep an eye on both entrances and hopefully prevent them from landing again. You're going to go into my scene and then just chill. A mournful song. The history of whaling in the seas around the Empire goes back centuries, but the advent of modern fishing techniques now means the great beasts are hunted in ever-increasing numbers. Whale oil is less used for lighting these days, but the meat and blubber still finds many applications, and it's considered a delicacy on some shores, especially around Isnapura and Babylon. Most find the practice an outrage, though, and call for its prohibition. What is your choice? So we can destroy all of the... Well, we can destroy two... Whale... No, we destroy one... whale fishing in Babylon. We can regulate it, which allows us, which stops us building it. Or we can overlook it. Again, production. You know, I'm kind of interested in the narrative events.
Reaching the end of an ideology axis isn't extremist. Think of it as being focused, yes? Very goal-oriented.
Do you see a lot of DLC coming for this, like Civ 6? Yes, absolutely. New civilizations, new stuff to do, new units. Yes, I see a lot of expansion for this in the future. Like, I wouldn't be at all surprised if we see religion being overhauled, influence being overhauled, pollution definitely being overhauled. Definitely going to see more choices per era. Possibly future tech. Wouldn't be that surprised if we see it go a little bit more into the future. Amphibious warfare research. Capabilities of moving military assets between domains of land and sea is essential for maintaining the edge in war. So we can now build bunkers. We get landing craft and we now get rifles. It's actually a good thing we get landing craft because these guys are going to be using that. Oh! Oh! You made a mistake there, buddy. I'm still coming for you. Good decision, though. Alright, let's land the army over here just to make sure that we have a garrison available. Because the troops in my scene can move down to Assa to guard that if they need to. And we have railways in that whole area. Who the heck are you? Australian rebels from Akkad. I love that the Australian rebel symbol is a kangaroo. Shouldn't it be an emu, though? GOPTYT, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Good to have you joining us. They're already promising a mod for endless stuff. Nice. Yeah, they were definitely going to be talking about further modding for this. So what's up after the break? EU4, continuing Ambanar as the gnomes. Okay, Rome. Rome. I don't think that Rome has done its due diligence with building forests yet. Definitely hasn't. Well, maybe it has. Just not everywhere. Yeah, it definitely has not done its due diligence in terms of foresting everything yet. Oh, especially over here. Hello, rocky territory. The things we do to try and stop global warming. That should keep you busy for a while. Oh, bloody hell. Rome. Build so many forests in just one turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9, I think. 9 forests per turn. The whalers decried the loss of their livelihoods, but the Empire's fishing communities rallied around the new, freshly unemployed brothers and sisters, and few suffered any long-term trauma to their well-being. Along the coastlines, the majestic beasts can often be seen now, and if you listen carefully, their songs seem a touch less mournful. The future of Wales is assured, the seas echoing with their songs. So there you go. Operation Leviathan was a success. You guys go and chill over there. Right, let's see if I can find where those guys went. I can't get to you. Hi, Cringer. Thank you for letting me in your borders. That's very good of you. Hi, Shenrir. Wouldn't it be a shame if a bunch of ironclads were to suddenly find and destroy you? And this is what you get for daring to think you can land on my islands! Do I think that atom bombs are OP? Actually, no. I think that they're pretty well implemented. They're powerful, but they should be powerful. And the consequences for using them should also be pretty hefty. And they're expensive. And not everyone can use them. Okay, so, Cringer, thank you very much for allowing me access to your territory. Oh, right, I can upgrade to Rifleman now. For the low, low price of 11 grand. Should have checked to see what the difference was. 53 to... Oh, that doesn't include all the buffs. So that's 53 to 55. So it's an increase of 2. But we actually lose the cliff crossing capabilities. 4 range, 4 movement, 5 movement. Alpini are just better. They have 2 less combat strength, but they can cross cliffs and they're faster. Oh, I love that they're wearing the Australian hats. Are those Australian hats, or are they Tommy hats? Actually, a little hard to tell. I think they're the old tin hats the British soldiers had, Commonwealth soldiers had. With the scale of cities becoming immense, the discipline can ensure that massive infrastructure projects are achievable. Civil engineering done. Zulu now feel different.
Someone to lift my spirits.
Vexed! You don't look very vexed there, Lambert, I must say. Oh, hold on. Is that because you haven't joined the war? No.
It was not love or hate at first sight. Let's see how second sight goes.
A mere... Welcome.
For people worried
Let
about
us
the
speak
wars,
honestly with each other.
I'm not that concerned by that.
All those of honest intent may have my ear.
Yeah, people are a little bit miffed about my pollution. I'm working on that,
I would not
though.
put myself in this position if I feared the consequences.
How are you oppressing the faithful? Are you not a member of the global world religion? No, everyone is still a member of the world religion. I would be very surprised if you'd somehow managed to get out from under that. Alright, Knossos needs to build something... Forests? I don't think there are any forests you can really build. No. Sipar. Sipar can probably forest. Oh, we have a luxury somewhere. No, we have uranium. Right, yeah. Let's extract that as a matter of some priority. Oh, we can forest tundra. Heck yeah. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh, no we can't. Only if it's wait, that's not rivered. Well, if reforesting sterile terrain, so we're not making it, not having it be completely useless. That should keep you going for a little while. My pollution output is down to 435. Brazil's pollution's gone right down. They're now actually second instead of third. Sorry, they're third instead of second. Impressive. Isanapura.